What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Paris and I make videos all about candle making and the starting and managing of my small candle business, LadyCIMONNE Candle Co. Today we are playing around with a kit from Brambleberry. It's a candle making kit. I'm super excited to dive in. The purpose of this video is to, once again, show you different ways to explore different candle suppliers and different candle supplies such as jars and wicks and things like that, so that way you can begin to, excel in your skill set. And this is a great way to, when you're in your discovery phase, when launching your business, trying to build a product line, try different candle suppliers. This is a great way to explore. You could save coins by just purchasing kits. So that way you're not wasting so much money with unnecessary supplies and tools that you really don't need. So let's just get started. I get questions all the time like, girl, I feel like I'm just wasting so much money. I'm trying to build my product line and I just don't know what direction to go. Candle kits are a great way to not only try out different suppliers itself. Candle Science is not the only supplier out there, guys. I know many of us YouTubers use them. I actually use Candle Science for all of my fragrances actually, but they're not the only supplier out there. And so I want to encourage you to try different suppliers, try different types of jars, and wicks and things like that. Not only will your skill set increase, right, but you're also saving money by not overbuying. You get everything you need in the kit. You get the opportunity to test burn and try different formulas, try different fragrance load percentages based on the instructions, because it's, one candle kit is the same, right? You get to try a variety of different fragrance oils, fragrance oil percentages, test the burn, test them in different rooms, depending on the size jars that come in the kit. That will give you an idea on what size jar burns well in what room, right? So I want to encourage you as beginners to intermediate candle makers trying to start your business, trying to, discover your product line and your brand. Try different candle suppliers. There's so many out there. So don't limit your creativity. So we are going to go ahead and get started. I got this kit from Brambleberry. No, this is not sponsored. I bought this with my own business coin. It is the Peony and Amberwood? Yeah, Amberwood candle kit. And here are the instructions, what the kit includes. So we're just going to open this and dive in. Personally love candle making kits because, first of all, I get to make candles for my house. That's outside of my product line. I get to try different fragrance oils and scents and things like that. So I actually enjoy candle making kits, and they're, pretty inexpensive. So here is what the kit includes: 4 jars, 10 wicks, wick stickers, 2 pounds of 464 golden wax, and then 2 ounces of peony and amberwood fragrance oil. So that is what the kit comes with. Here is the recipe that is going to help us get our candles made. And then here are the instructions along with some helpful tips. Here are the wick stickers that it came with. Beautiful packaging. I love the crinkle paper. I'm a sucker for awesome packaging. Let me get the box over here. This is the actual shipping box, so I don't want to spill anything. Let's shift some of this over here. Woo. They packaged it up very well. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's open the jars. So what the jars look like. So this is what I mean by trying kits, but not buying a bunch of jars that you may not like buying a 12 pack and then you may not like it. So it's a ceramic jar, beautiful, like a mauve color, and wooden lid, I'm sorry. So we got 4 of these. And let's see what this fragrance oil smells like. It's Peony and Amberwood. Oh my gosh, that smells amazing. Floral with a hint of woodsy there. Oh, that's bomb. This will be great for actually spring, summer, or fall. And I say fall because of that woodsy undertone that it gives. It smells amazing. And then of course we have our wax here. And then we have, so these are actually HTP 93 wicks. Once again, another way to try out different type of wicks. Not necessarily CD wicks or eco wicks that are pretty common with soy 464. So look, we're testing some HTP 93 wicks. So again, another example of why it's important to try different suppliers and get a feel of different type of supplies. So I am going to go ahead and get organized and we're going to get started. Okay, so per the instructions, it said to heat the wax up to 185 degrees, which I'm familiar with 464. It did say to go ahead and pour the fragrance oil in immediately. I normally, when I was working with 464, I found that pouring it in at around 160, 165 tend to work better. But this is what I mean when I've said before, in several videos, candle making videos, where different fragrance oils burn differently, right? They let off scent throws differently. No one is the same. And sometimes you can get a stronger hot throw with stronger fragrances versus softer fragrances. So I am actually going to follow her instructions because I'm actually curious to see if adding it at 185, what type of scent throw I will be able to get with these jars, with this HTP 93 type of wick in our bathrooms. So I'm very curious. So we're going to go ahead. It is at 185. Move this back a little bit. It is at 185, and so I'm going to go ahead and add the fragrance oil now. Move this over so you all can see what I'm doing. This is a 2-ounce bottle. Okay, and we are going to stir for at least 3 minutes. So I have stirred in the fragrance oil for roughly 3 minutes. It said to pour in the wax into the jars at around 150. When I used to use 464, that's about what I used to do as well. So we're right together with that. I do have my 4 clothespins. The double boiler method, stirring utensil, thermometer, scale, wick holders did not come with the kit. So, but those are basic supplies I recommend having at your home and already purchased anyway when getting into the craft, because different kits come with different supplies and tools. So now that our wax have cooled, let's pour these babies in. Yes, I'm super excited. Smells so good. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. Like I said, I would burn this. This is like spring, summer, but I would definitely even go into the fall just because of that woodsy, earthy undertone that it has. beautiful. This is so nice. I was eyeballing my pour, so I'm just gonna go ahead and top these off. I've been pouring eyeball wise for so long, and we have used everything, so that's good. Probably like a 0.2 ounces left in here, so that's actually quite well. I probably could have filled up that other jar a little bit more, but it's okay. I'm just so my jars from my product line actually does not have fill lines, so but because I have a formula and I've been eyeballing it for so long, I know how to pour. But that's why it's important to have formulas and know exactly how much wax you need, so that way you can do accurate, you know, pours, and you can become a pro at your own candle line and at your own formula. So formulas definitely help make the candle making process that much easier, because you don't have to second guess anything. And I always top off when I need to make sure they're all pretty even. But I pretty much eyeball, you know, equally with my jar. So we're gonna apply the wick holders here. Oops. Yes, too. There we go. Put it through that hole. Depending on how wide the jars is, I use different parts of the clothespin, different little holes of the clothespin. Make sure it's straight. Perfect. Well, that is how it looks, guys. So, of course, we have to wait for it to cure. And it said you can begin burning after 2 days. Clipping the wicks and seeing how the scent throw is. So I will be coming back in a couple days after these have sat. We'll come back and clip the wicks, and then we will burn them together and go from there. So here's the candle. See if it can focus. I've been burning it for 3 hours and it reached a full melt pool, and it's burning quite nice. This is, again, the HTP 93 wick. And I actually like it for the 494. I never tried this type of wick with the 494 soy wax, and it burns very nice. It doesn't jump around. It didn't tunnel on me. It is burning very clean. Very, very clean. When I first walk in, I do get a nice light floral scent. Very light. So I will say it's not a strong scent, but I do know the wax we're working with. We're working with 494 soy. I did let it cure for a few days. So I'm actually going to probably let the other candles cure for maybe a week to a week and a half to see what happens. But otherwise, as far as this size bathroom, I think it burns well, and you do get that hint when you first walk in. It's not super strong, it doesn't hit you, it's not powerful, but you definitely get a whiff of the scent. But again, this is 494, and we are working with a more floral type scent. And as I said in previous clips, when you're working with lighter scents, then, you know, the scent tends to fade even more when you're burning it. I do actually kind of wonder if it's also when I added the fragrance oil, because when I used to work with 464, I used to add my fragrance oils. Well, I'll say I started adding them at around 160, just to prevent the scent burning off too much. With this, the instructions said to add at like right when you pulled it off the heat, and then pour at 150. So you know, the wax had just been sitting there with the fragrance oil. So I'm kind of curious if, you know, that was a reason. That's why I kind of tweaked my formula when I used to use 464, because I tried to prevent as much scent burning off as possible. And when I used to use it, I actually, my candle smell gave a stronger punch. So those are my thoughts on that. But it does burn nicely, and I do actually like this size candle for this bathroom. And again, when you first walk in, you do get that whiff of the scent, and it smells beautiful. It smells beautiful. And I do love the jars. It's very pretty, very luxe, classy. So this is definitely a nice jar if you was to do more of a luxe line. And it's bouncing like that, guys, because of our our heat is on, obviously. Warming up the house. So that is all the testing. Like I said, I really enjoyed the kit. I loved the jars. Like, I'm really in love with the jars. And again, this is about me helping you all understand that there's more than just one way of shopping for candle supplies, especially when you're in the testing and pre-launch phase of your business. You do want to be cognizant of money. And I totally understand that. I've been where you are. And so buying candle kits from different suppliers, getting an idea of different fragrances, fragrance strengths, right? Because no fragrance is the same. Understanding different size jars, different type of wicks, and what goes with what can work with what wax and all that good stuff. That is how you learn to perfect your craft and expand your knowledge across the candle making craft. When it comes to 464, that is the wax I started with. So I actually wanted to buy this kit because I was curious how the HTP wicks work with 464, and it burns beautifully. It really burns beautifully. So I was highly impressed with, you know, again, expanding my knowledge about natural wax and what wicks work with it. One thing about 464 to keep in mind, that's probably the soy wax that will give you the least of the stronger hot throws in the natural wax category. Understand, when you're working with natural wax, the scent throw is never going to be comparable to that of a paraffin or a paraffin blend. So always keep that in mind when you're shopping around for natural waxes. If you're looking for natural wax that can throw stronger scents, I would go more of the cocoa soy blends, or the even upwards of the cocoa apricot, which is more of the luxe of the natural waxes. So again, get your hands wet with different waxes and wicks so you can begin to expand your candle making skills and knowledge. So I hope you all have enjoyed this video, watching me play around with yet another kit. Again, that was from Brambleberry. Again, I've been burning that candle for the past several days. This is obviously several days later since previous clips. Just to let you know, I have a lot of good resources in my description box. So look out for all of those. You can get 40% off using my code LadyCIMONNE40 with Taylor Brands, right? I recorded that video last week. It's a great way to get an all-in-one business suite package for when you're starting your candle business. If you want to save 5% off your purchase with Maryland Wax Club, LadyC5, that code is in the description box as well. And then, of course, my How to Start a Candle Biz for Beginners course. That link can be found under the link All Things Lady C. It will take you to All Things Lady C, all my links. You can also find that in the community area of YouTube as well, where I post all of my announcements. So make sure you check out all good resources, how to contact me, all that good stuff in the description box. So if you're ever curious about what pairs mentioned in the video, all that good stuff, check out the description box. Thank you all for who's been checking on myself, our family, and the baby. We are right around the corner as I'm recording this video. So we're hanging in there. So I thank you for all the love and support. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share. Sometimes I forget to say that in my videos, and I need to start incorporating that. You want to be a part of the Lady C fam? Subscribe, like. This year is going to be a new year for not only my candle business, but this side of my business as well. I want to connect with you all more. I got some more resources coming your way, so stay tuned. Thank you again for the support, and until next time, bye.